Yo, what's up, guys? I know I haven't been uploading videos, but honestly, I've been really busy. I've been working on my boat, trying to get that back running. Trying to get my boat. I Turns out my motor needs a new water pump or filter. I don't know. I don't remember what it's called, but so what I'm gonna do today is let me shut my closet. What I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna give y'all a little tackle box tour. The bag I bring everywhere with all my tackle in it, and yeah. So we'll get right to that. And also, I want to talk to y'all about a little something that God put into my brain. It just feels like right that I should talk about it. And yeah, so we'll get to that once I get everything set up, I guess. Yo, what's up, guys? So first, before I get started into the tackle bag and everything else, I'm probably gonna go over my camera equipment and all kinds of that. The thing about God that was brought to me today. So I woke up this morning and I got a little schoolwork done, and I did that stuff, the stuff that's gonna become a regular for me. But so I woke up this morning and I had this feeling, and I was thinking in my heart, and I don't know, it just kind of came over me. For all the people that don't have a dad, like I never had a dad growing up. So I looked up to other men that I've met, which is, now that I think about it, was dumb because like I don't know how to explain it, but um because the Lord is our father, and why I've become such a great man, or not a man, I'm only 17, but why I become the great person that I am today is just because of the Lord. So if there's any boys or fixing to be men, or even men that think they're not good men, that think it's because they don't have a father, you do. It's Jesus Christ. And don't forget it. So let's get into the tackle bag situation. All right. So, okay. This is always in the bag. This is a little I it's a Cast King off of Toomey. It was like a $10 reel. It's been really good. Not gonna sit here and lie to you. It's been a really good thing. So these two were optional. I'm not even gonna lie. I really don't ever take these anywhere. Because I had all my other soft plastics in my boat. So like there's some wacky worms, some lunker logs, some lizards. There's crawdads. I don't know. These are, yeah, they are. They are. Okay. And then there's just kind of some kind of representations of a shad up in here. But this is just my soft plastic tackle. This, as I said, I usually don't bring this anywhere with me. There's just some more. So let's start. These are some, I think. Yo, so I'm back. Sorry, my mom pulled back up. But so here's the glasses I was talking about. I don't. Now, I'm not gonna suggest these to y'all because they were just a real cheap pair of sunglasses. I think I have had these for about, I would say about a year. I bought these when I got my kayak to just, kind of keep the sun out of my eyes and try my best to, see in the water, I guess. But they have it. Okay, so let's move on to the next part. So in here, these are two American flag Velcro things I've gotten over the years. I have pliers in this pocket. So there's a pair of scissors and a pair of pliers in there. You know what? I'll just set all this stuff out. So, and this is a Cast King backpack as well. I'll just set everything out so y'all have a representation of everything that I put in this bag. So that's everything in there. I think there's a few knives. And this pocket right here behind the plier pouch, there's a pretty deep pocket here, which I just have a bag of some more summer time lunker logs, and then just a bunch of variety of stuff that's usually in there. I also have another small pair of pliers that I keep, so we'll put those there. This is a real cheap knife. I don't even remember where I got this. I think I might have found it somewhere, but it's real cheap. It sucks, which I probably should trade that out eventually. But here, let's get to the goodies, right? I know that's what's okay, that's my boat papers. Y'all don't need to see that. So first tackle box. This is the one that's always on top, and let me show y'all why it's always on top. It's always on top because this has everything. Like, I mean, from jigs, from bass hooks to fur jig, I don't know what you call it, but those kind of jigs, to whatever kind of rigs those are, to this, to catfish weights, to split shots, to brim weights. These are all I really use these for. If I could freaking get one out. There's one. From catfish weights, crappie weight hooks. These are just the ones I bought for crappie. They say crappie on the package, but I don't know. I'm still new to crappie fishing. I want to get into it. Recording stopped. My GoPro says it's out of storage. Cap. So these jigs, if you see, it kind of has a yellow tint to it. That is because this jig is 6 years old. I've had this for 6 years now. My Aunt Nell bought a jig set for me, or she gave me one when I was 11. Probably 10. So maybe 7 years old. But I think it is 6. But let me just kind of give y'all, I don't know why, what is wrong with my camera right now? What's happening? But for anyone, this is just the first one. Now for the second one, it's kind of my, this is what I usually, like, let's say I'm out bass fishing, the first thing I grab. To be honest, the first thing I usually grab when I'm bass fishing is probably some type of H&H or a buzz bait or something like that. So this has my H&H's, some buzz baits, some regular spinner baits with a bunch of weighted bass jigs. You know, there's a lot of them in there. There's a lot. But, you know, I don't want to pull all of them out to just show them to y'all, because I know that would probably be an annoying video. Okay, now to be honest, I've never been real big on the just any of these. These are old spinners that I don't ever use. I use them occasionally, so those are in there. This is rattle traps. I don't think that's what you call them. But you know, these are, so they're all different. There's all different kinds, right? There's some that float. This one is a floater that floats on the water, and when you use it, it goes downwards. So like when I'm using it, it constantly goes down. These just sink. So when I'm using it, it kind of just flutters back and forth, going straight. And these also sink, but those go head first. Okay, now these, I'm not even gonna sit here and try to make up a name, because I actually don't know what these are called. I think they're called popper floppers. Popper floppers or something like that. Those are some 2 old baits I don't like using. These are kind of newer. I use these a lot when it's around spring. So I use that a lot when it's around springtime. And these are just a bunch of salt. I mean, not salt. Jeez, man. Forgive me for my language today. I have not been on a roll. So these are, and I cannot think of names right now, but, you know, these are these, I guess. I don't know, with a little worm on the back of it. I can't think right now. And just like a bunch of, you know, hard plastic. These two float. These two, I'm pretty sure, sinks. You know, these are torpedoes. I can remember their name right now. I can think with that one. Those are some small versions given to me by my Aunt Brandy's husband. On my 16th birthday, they gave me a tackle box. It was either my 15th or 16th birthday. They gave me a tackle box with my name engraved in it. That thing is still in my boat. I still use it occasionally, but you know, the bag has really came in clutch for me. The last thing kind of has frogs, a bunch of frogs actually. I did not know I had this many frogs, I'm not even gonna lie. This is bad, but I mean, I think I remember this because when I went frog fishing, I wanted to get a variation of small frogs and big ones. Like this is usually what you see people use. And this one was given to me by somebody. It has legs on the bottom of it. But this has really, I'm not gonna, the most success I've had on frogs have been these little, small, like probably the size of my thumb. And there's my thumb right there. These very small, the last one I used, I clipped some of this off, about half of it. I think it's still on one of my rods. Okay, so these, I've never used these before. Popper floppers, you know, this one lost a hook. I don't remember if I got it snagged or not. I used this one at the 12 mile in the first video. Didn't get any success. So yeah, that is Aiden Outdoors tackle bag. Tackle carry, you know, everything I use is in this bag. So let me go ahead and just go ahead and set. Okay, so this is the last view. I just kind of wanted to set everything up and just show y'all of the amount of tackle that I get to fit in this bag. And meanwhile, all those tackle boxes fit perfectly for this bag. I love this bag, everything about it I love. But meanwhile, there's still room in these. Like some of these things, I can make way more room. And I think there is a tackle box in there with about 7 slots available. But all this is just like, this is way too much for me. I never use half these. That's why Saturday, I just revealed, but Saturday will be another video with me, Kaysen, and Hunter. Kaysen is my friend that was in the second video of the YouTube channel, and Hunter will be in the 4th YouTube channel of the channel. But you know, this is great. I love this bag. Couldn't ask for anything better. I bring 2 pairs of line with me, one 12, both of them are 12 actually. I didn't know that until just now. I always bring at least 1 stringer, but I've recently been bringing 2 because you never know when you're gonna need an extra. These I've never used. These are fish on hookers, or I don't know. What they do is you just put them on the hook, unhook the fish. That's literally what they do. A pair of scissors, never go wrong with the pair of scissors, and I low-key like the pink to them. Kind of, you know, it's the one thing that shines on this bag. A multi-tool, really good, really useful. A pair of pliers. Every fisherman should have a pair of pliers. A cheap knife, which actually, give me a second and I'll let y'all pick my next knife to bring to swap out with the bag. And a fishing reel. And I'll show y'all which one that goes to here in a minute, because I'm going to reveal my whole rod system too. I have a few in my boat, but most of them are here. So, yeah. Hey guys, I just said I was going to let y'all pick my knife to bring in the bag. So these are all the knives that I have found. There's so many more in my room somewhere. But I'm thinking, to be honest, this will probably be the nice knife I bring, even if someone comments. But if anyone just feels like engaging with me or just giving me feedback, give me feedback on what knife to use. Because tell me the color or which one you like the most. But yeah, give me feedback. Now, when it comes to rods, right? When it comes to my beautiful selection of rods, that I do not need all of them. Okay. This rod. These are the kind of rods I've been using in the past few videos. Now, someone asked me, what kind of rods do I use? And iPro Fishery, they're a great company. I'm not going to sit here and say you shouldn't buy their products, but all I will say is there's a lot better products out there that beat this by 12 times. Like, one of them I've already had the drag system broke on, which is this one right here. This one is the drag system that broke on it. This is about I would say maybe 5 feet. Definitely 5 feet. But yeah, if you're gonna use them for brim fishing, great. I think brim fishing is their limit, or panfish, any kind of panfish. Everything just fell on me. But here's another one that I use for panfish. And meanwhile, I have 2 more pan fishing rods in my boat. So this ain't all of my rods. Meanwhile, like, this is not nowhere close to all of my rods. Nowhere close at all. I just kind of want to give y'all a little, just make this at least a 20-minute video. Try to make a YouTube video to kind of keep people posted, not engaged with the content. So my grandfather gave me this 2 days ago. And it's a real nice, it's whoever that is. But I love this rod. But it feels too good to use it. This will probably never be seen on the channel. This will probably just be one of them that just stays in here. Okay, now y'all probably have seen this beautiful rod from some Japanese company. The Rattlesnake is what it's called. This is the rod that is always in the black container that, as you see, goes, I bought this for. Okay, it has 3 different versions to it. So here's another bait cast. This is a Lew's classic speed stick is what this one is. You know, I have both. I have the spinner to it too. The Lew's classic open face spinner. I think you could just call it a bell, is what most people call it nowadays. And I have another, this is an Ambu Garcia Black Max Next Generation. I think it's a medium action bait caster. You know, this is what I usually use frogs on. It's a real light line. You know, I never used this one. This was my brother's or stepbrother's, but he kind of just left it here, never to be seen again. I've never used this rod, but it's a great rod. Not gonna sit here, say it's not. This is a very old, so this has a story behind it, and some people might find this interesting. Let me let my camera cool off for a minute. Now, let me continue. So this one right here, this one, I actually don't even know what, it's a Shakespeare. So this is a Shakespeare bait caster. So the story behind this bait caster, that one right there, let me just take it off the rod, hold on. So this reel that was on this rod, this one has a story behind it. This is the beginning of everything, really. This was the first ever bait caster I bought. This is how I learned how to use bait casters. You know, this is just everything, the beginning of it all. And this is a Shakespeare 3-gear ratio, or 3, you know, I can't really, let me try to zoom in. It is what it is. But yeah, so, and then there's one more rod I have here. And if y'all want me to, you know, there's another rod. This one is old. I've been working on it. But if y'all want me to, just comment down below to let me know. If y'all want to see the whole rod collection, I'll bring everything from the boat and redo this whole rod selection into a video. But here we go. This is another Baitcaster Zebco Zoom. This is the same, just imagine this, but a pink version for my brim setup, but it's a bell cast. It's this one right here. That. And then I have an orange Lose speed stick bell, and I that's all I can think of right now. But I'm gonna end the video here, folks. I mean, I just want to know to let y'all know the first few videos that I filmed, I did not by any means expect it to blow up that much. But I just want to let y'all know I appreciate it. And like, I wake up in the morning now and I think, dang, I should film a YouTube video, because I mean, I really just enjoy seeing people comment. The one person that commented that asked me what kind of rods I used, I mean, we had like a whole conversation in the comment section over it, and that's just the kind of thing I guess I like. But I'm gonna end the video here. Hope this helped someone, and hope y'all enjoy. Peace.